my crafty and crochet friends. Welcome to Travel Crochet. My name is Tracy. A bit of an update for you. The last, how many days since it's been my last video? Today is, well, it's actually Saturday night. I'm filming this early for Sunday's release because I'm that busy and I've got so much to do that I thought I'd get it ready to go out Sunday morning, and then I'll be ready to do other things in the meantime. Life has been really, really busy in the last few days. Wow, where do I start? Okay, I'll start with what I made since the last video. Not much, I can tell you that. I have made a total of 3 chickens, and that is it. So this is a really nice new variegated yarn that I got from Spotlight Mill Ends, which I will show you in a sec. A couple of other mill ends that I got. Just one chicken. This was Zaddy Crafts, and another chicken, Zaddy Crafts. So I'm just trying to do actual chicken colors. So the base pattern is Southern Girls Crochet. I think I mentioned that nearly every video recently anyway. And the wings I've just been making myself. I'm not even going to link this video because it's linked pretty much every video, and I forgot to do it anyway. I've got way too much going on. So anyway, we'll talk about the little yarn haul that I got. So I've just pulled out a couple of the colours from the bag. So I managed, you can see up there that I got a little bit of a Spotlight Mill End yarn haul. I can't even remember what day it was. Yesterday or the day before? Might have been yesterday. I'm not sure. Every day is just a blur at the moment. But I managed to get this variegated yarn in the mill ends. It is such a gorgeous colour. So I just pulled one of them out to show you. So this is we get the 400 gram bags. We don't know what they are, but to me, I would say this is a mystical. If it is or not, who knows. Then I got this one, which I'll probably make another chicken out of because that's really good colours. And then that's the one that I had made the chicken already. And then you can see there's just some plain colours there. There was a pink, this aqua kind of tealy colour. I've got a couple of reds and that, but I just find that I know for me, I get bored of watching yarn hauls too much. I just sort of want to show the really exciting stuff that I find. I did get a bit more of a stock up on the Portercraft the other day that you can see there. Gradually moving, I've got that Timu yarn so squished in there, and I've got the Aldi yarn right down the bottom, which I haven't touched for ages. But I haven't touched much in the last week, to be honest, because I've been finalising my the Traveller's pattern, so the Bluey Bingo pattern. That is now finalised. Yay! Thank you so much to all my pattern testers that actually got all their photos in before the requested time frame. So that was fantastic, and I'm very grateful because I was able to finish that off tonight and get that kind of out of my head, because I have 1,000,001 things and I keep getting headaches because there's just not enough space for all that stuff going on in my head. So that is now on my website. The PDF version is on there already, ready to go. Because it's launch time, I have 30% off sale on it at the moment, so that will be linked in the description if you want to get yourself that pattern. So, but I do thank my testers very, very, very much. I believe I've got photos that I will be able to put up of my testers makes, which is they've done an extremely good job. I tend to find that Bingo is really the hardest, or Red Traveller is the hardest one to get colours for, but everyone did a really good job. And it was funny, just as I was about to finish the pattern, we'd been out for a drive this afternoon to check out accommodation for the retreat. that I'm organising, and we just happened to see a red heeler and a blue heeler. When I go, oh, there's Bluey and Bingo. So that was very funny. Anyway, so yeah, talking about the retreat, thank you to everyone who has emailed me, because literally I've been doing 6 things at once at the moment, getting messages about something else that we're talking about that is in the thumbnail, messages about that, messages about the pattern test, messages about the retreat, messages, and then trying to actually crochet things is just been ridiculous. But yes, so today Chris and I went out looking at some accommodation for the retreat. We're finding that we would like we have set a tentative date now. We just got to see how many people that date is good for, I guess. We've decided, because we have at least 4 of my US friends interested on coming over, I thought to make it worthwhile to traveling all that way, we'll try and make the retreat 1 week. But within that week, we're not going to crochet that whole time, but we'll do some fun things as well. Like we'll go and doing a Fraser or Kagari Island tour, and that tour looks amazing. It's in a 4-wheel drive bus. You get buffet lunch and things like that. And then because it would be right smack bang in the middle of whale watching season, you've got to do a whale watching cruise. So we've been looking into that today as well, pricing everything up, and we think we've found the perfect accommodation. But the only thing with that, because it's been hard, because it is school holidays, so the dates we're looking at is the 26th of September to the 3rd of October 2026, which is school holidays here. It's whale season, it's peak season and peak prices. So we're trying to obviously find some nice accommodation that is not going to cost your house. You're not going to lose your house if you come to the retreat because you've had to pay a fortune, or no one would come anyway. So we spent 3/4 of today looking at different options, and basically normal hotel, motel, that type of accommodation is going to be way too expensive. Like one place just to hire their conference room wanted $1,000 a day. I go, no. So we're going now down the holiday rental. So we rent out a house that has enough rooms and beds for multiple people. At this stage, the most we can get, because it's peak season and the number of people we're looking at, we've found a place that will take 9, sleeps 9. So obviously we're trying to get multiple rooms, or if there happens to be a couple of beds in one room, that they're, single beds or whatever, that you're not sharing a bed, because I'm sure nobody wants to go and stay in a bed with someone unless you're actually comfortable with that. Let me know. We could fit more people in. But yeah, we found this place that has 9 beds. So we would be able to take 9 people. I will stay here in my house, so that allows extra people to attend. I would stay there with everyone all day, but then, go home at nighttime and then be back in the morning. So, and then Kim from Crafty Chaos Emporium said that she would come and stay in our spare bedroom. So that has opened up another spot for someone as well. So that is our option, and it has a swimming pool, and it has 2 barbecues there. It's got beautiful outdoor areas, balcony. It is literally a 300-meter, 1-minute walk to the beach. Perfect location, amazing, and it's got a swimming pool. And by that stage, September, October, it is probably going to be warm enough to, or very close to, being able to swim. So we think that's pretty good. So we're finding out tomorrow, I think, if we can get that accommodation or not. because they do get very picky here if you can book accommodation or not. So we'll find out tomorrow, and then I can let people know. But that will mean, if that is the case and it's this time of year that we're doing these things, we will have to limit the people coming to 9. And basically it will be, once I put up the prices, so it would be, we're trying to do a package price. So it would be the 7 days accommodation, it would be the Fraser or Kagari Island day tour, plus a whale watching trip. And we're trying to put that all in one, and we'll actually probably have to hire a minibus to get everyone around. So taking that all into account, we're trying to package it all up in one nice bundle. And we're thinking we're going to have it at a pretty good price, but it would mean that the first 9 people that could do a 50% deposit would be the ones that get in, and then other people would have to go onto a waiting list. But we have some other things planned, and I've got a planning session tomorrow with Tani, that you may have seen my other videos that we met at the market that we attend. So Tani has agreed to assist me with organising this retreat, because you don't realise how much work is going to go into organising this. And we're going to have, you know, a few surprises and things in there as well. So that is that update. So that has taken a lot of my mind time as well. And then the main thing with the thumbnail that you would have seen is I had decided that I didn't have enough things to do or think about, but I decided that I would invite 9 other YouTubers to collaborate with me, and we have called it Roulette Crochet 2025. So this is actually a crochet along. So what we will do, we have 10 of us that are joining in as the creators, but we are going to be encouraging all of you that watch our channels to join in and send in pictures of your makes to us, either to our YouTube community or to Instagram, and use the hashtag Crochet Roulette 2025, I think it is. I'll have it here anyway. And then we can post photos of your makes in the following week's videos. So today is the starting day, today as in tomorrow when this is posted on Sunday. Every Sunday will be what will happen is we have 2 spinning wheels, so hence the roulette. One spinning wheel is choosing a colour. The second spinning wheel is choosing a theme. And so there was 10 of us, so we all chose a colour each and we chose a theme each. But some of us, when we were choosing, like I chose safari and brown. And we all had in mind, oh yeah, safari and brown, we could picture things we'd make with that. But because they're going on a spinning wheel, safari might turn up with the colour purple. So it's not going to turn out how we think. And so whatever spins up is what we are to make for the next week. Now we can either make one item that matches that theme, and that's just included in our video, or we could make several items matching that theme. It is entirely up to each individual how many items that you feel like making, but we're going to make at least one item each. And then we will have tagged, and I will post a picture and in the description a link to everybody's YouTube channels, because everybody's results will be different. So I'll show my make next Sunday, what I made, but then you'll have to go and check out the other channels to see what they made with that matches their theme and what their viewers posted as well. So I think it will be really exciting. It also helps, I think, with your motivation and your crojo, because you do get stuck sometimes in just market prepping. We think it will be a good idea, but it's also just nice to collaborate and see what other people come up with the same theme. So now, to fully get this started, I need to show you the spinning of the wheels. So obviously the wheels have been spun already, so I could provide the footage to all the 10 YouTubers, but I will show you what came up for each spin, so then you guys can join in. So I'll move over that way so then I can post it here. So the first one will be the spinning wheel that chooses the color, so we'll put that there now. All right, so you can see that the color that was chosen was variegated, and it's very interesting in the choices that everyone came up with. We had some debate because Kim from Crafty Chaos Emporium decided that stripes is a color, and she told us it's a color and it's going to be a color. And so we've got variegated as an option, we've got rainbow was one option that may come up, and we have stripes, but then we actually have some colors. So it's interesting. So now I will show the spinning of the second wheel, which is the theme, and let's see what theme we have for the next week. All right, so you can see our theme for this following week is Australian animals with variegated yarn. Now, we had a discussion, and the animal that you make has to be mostly, like an example, mostly variegated, but you can have some tiny accents of a plain color, sort of like that, but it has to be mostly variegated. So if you would like to join in, we all would love to see you join in, and put in either Instagram, the hashtag Crochet Roulette 2025 with pictures of your makes, and then we can include them in our video next Sunday. So this will be a 10-week series that we'll be doing, because obviously there was 10 of us, we had 10 choices each, and the wheel options will gradually get smaller and smaller each week as we use those options up. So I think it's a bit of excitement, something different, and yeah, we can all see what each other comes up with. Now I better start thinking about it, because I haven't even thought about it since I spun those wheels. Anyway, so it's going to be another short video, this video again, simply because I haven't got much to show you, because I've only made 3 chickens. But there's been a lot of background stuff going on. My head hurts, actually. There is a relieving space to actually just sit down and relax and crochet now. And then I've got to get back to the pattern test that I'm doing for Kim. I started it and it's not even a quarter done. So we'll get back there, and hopefully next video. So the next Sunday's videos will be normal videos that I show what I've made, but then it'll also include a section for this Crochet Roulette 2025, and then I'll show anybody's makes that you have sent in to me. You can even email copies of your makes with photos, so I can put them up on the channel, and we'll make sure that we support all the other channels that are involved. So I think it's going to be a real big fun event, I think. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. And it may be some YouTube channels that you haven't seen before or known about, and that you will enjoy and subscribe to them and follow them in their journeys. So anyway, thank you so much, guys. I need to go and have a break. I have a big headache, so I need to go and take some Panadol and actually crochet something. All right, thank you guys, and we'll see you on Wednesday's video. Oh no, actually I'm posting this Sunday morning for once instead of evening. I think I'll set it for about 8 a.m. 10 a.m. I'm going to have a YouTube live, and I'm going to have a special visitor come and join me, and she's going to sit in on the live with me. So if you want to find out who that is, come and join me at 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, or for my Florida buddies, America, 8 p.m. Saturday night. which will be the day that you're already watching the other video. And it gets confusing, and I haven't quite worked that out for the UK yet. I am so sorry. Too many time zones at the moment. But anyway, I hope to see you there tomorrow in the live, and see who my friend is that's coming over to say hi. And she's a crocheter. That's all I'll say. All right, thanks guys, bye.